And we've got some very special people to talk about an extremely important program that you can be involved in. Sarah Bishop, Director of Education Initiatives, United Way of Southampton Roads. How you doing?
Doing great, thank you.
This is such a cool project, and you got some partners here on the sofa with you. I'm going to introduce Tiffany Hall, PhD.
Yes.
That comes with you, doesn't it, all the time?
Yes.
Okay, but you worked hard for it.
Right.
Summer school coordinator, United for Children. I can see you going down the hall saying, "I've got a PhD, now listen to me." Right?
Oh no, no, I'm just Tiffany when I'm out there.
Are you really? And then, of course, a new partner, Rohan Cumberbatch Smith.
Perfect.
Did I get it right, Mr. C?
Perfect. Perfect.
Because there's some kids out there saying, "I know him." Principal for Jay Cox Elementary School. How you guys doing? Okay, the three of you are here to talk about a very special program. Yes. Tell me about it, Sarah.
Well, this is our, I think, third year coming
Yeah.
back to talk with you about United for Children's Summer School. And United for Children is a collective impact that is managed by United Way that brings all sorts of partners together around the goal that Mr. C has to make sure kids get through their school year and succeed academically. And United for Children's partners all add their solution, their program, their service to meet the needs of the kids. So United for Children brings resources to people like the principal of Jay Cox.
Okay, now the first year you were on the sofa, you sat about there, I think you might have been by yourself.
That's correct.
Because in theory, this is what we're going to do.
It was a big experiment.
Okay, so you kind of developed a checklist.
That's right.
It all worked pretty good.
We got outcomes.
Yep.
It worked.
And so what were some of those outcomes?
Outcomes is children during the summertime who typically have a summer learning loss, especially kids who are in low-income communities. They did not lose any math or reading skills over the summer. And in fact, the majority of them, strong majority, gained skills in reading and math. And then the school system followed those kids into the academic year, and those kids were still performing at a higher level.
So
That was the first year.
So the first year was held at what school?
At PB Young Elementary.
Okay, so then Tiffany,
That's correct.
right?
Yes.
You take that checklist and kind of threw it out the window and said, we can do better than that.
Yes. The great thing about United for Children, the summer programs, is that not every program is the same. So you have the opportunity to create your own unique program. So even though we had the blueprint from PB Young, we were able to just take it and run with it and make it what we wanted it to be for our community in Tidewater Park.
So the second year was held where?
Tidewater Park Elementary School.
Okay. And what would you say was the one significant difference that you're the most proud of for the second year?
Well, the second
We're
year...
building some pressure up for this guy at the end, you know?
I think just the emphasis that we placed on our theme, which was a university theme, and trying to get the kids to think more about, yes, you're in school now, but what do you see for your future, and how can you get there, and how can you begin in Norfolk Public Schools?
And what age were these kids you were asking that?
Starting in pre-K, because we had our enrichment program where they could choose classes that were based on their own interests, and they had never gotten to do that before. So that was one of the, I think, the improvements or the differences with the program the first year is that we really tried to tie it into the students' interest in their future career goals.
So what do they want to be?
All sorts of things, chefs, scientists, astronauts. So we had a variety of classes that really spoke to those students' interests. And I thought that that was just a wonderful aspect of the program.
Okay, Mr. C, school's out in a few weeks. Summer
Yes.
program's going to start when?
June 29th.
So what do you have up your sleeve?
Well, we're looking at some exciting learning opportunities for our students. We, as Ms. Bishop pointed to, we have students who, over that 8-week summer period, they lose a large percentage of what we spend all year trying to build up. This will give us an opportunity to maintain that in some places, extend it for those students who are in our tier 1 students who are performing on benchmark. They'll get an opportunity to extend their learning while providing some support for our students who are struggling. At the same time, we have that enrichment opportunity that Dr. Hall spoke about, where we're exposing students to robotics club, drama, music, things that they typically don't get an opportunity to participate in the school year. So that's that's a pretty exciting deal for me. Ms. Bishop, they're also helping with an additional program that we have starting August 10th through August 28th to provide support for some of our really struggling students, and United Way is also helping to fund that program, which makes me even more excited. So these students, when they start back in September, they'll have that head start that we need so that they can start the school year on that level playing field with some of their peers.
Okay, what do you guys say to the cynics and say, come on, it's never ending, you're not going to get there?
Come visit my school. I can show you it happening every day. Every day.
What kind? Because there are challenges.
Yes.
But how do you turn those challenges into opportunities for the kids?
My first thing is not to make the challenges seem overwhelming where you don't try at all.
Because there's enough in life that's
Yes.
overwhelming.
Yes. What I try to do is take every little moment of celebration, say, hey, here's something that is working. And the challenges exist, but you also have success stories where you can point to say, okay, here's at least one case where that challenge was overcome. So we just take it one step at a time and keep moving.
Wow. Because that means what you read in the paper, you guys have all the reason in the world to be cynical, right? I mean, every day you're challenged, and yet you're not. You looked at me real funny, like, why would he say I was cynical? I can't, well, and I've known you for what, 15, 20 minutes? And the first thing I threw at you, said, I think we might be able to look at that. So there is no crazy idea?
No. I have 750 students who walk in my door every morning who defy the odds, walking smiling. Yeah. If they're walking the walk, how can I be cynical?
Yeah. Sarah, is that what you thought? Was that what you saw 3 years ago?
Absolutely.
Is that opportunity?
Really, because what we say to Mr. Cumberbatch Smith and what Dr. Hall says to these teachers who've been teaching all year long,
They're tired.
They're very tired, and they've worked so hard. We bring them back in at summertime, and we say, with no disrespect to the school system, but we say, throw out your textbooks. Forget the drill sheets. You know what math and reading concepts you have to get across.
Sorry, because there's no
Now-
SOL test on this, is there?
No.
All right.
So now have fun. And so if you want to learn math by measuring tiles in the hallway or by jumping, or you want to measure math by putting on pedometers on kids and seeing how far they're running and dividing and multiplying, if that teaches math, what do you care? You'll get your concepts across in a way that captures kids who may not have grabbed it sitting with the textbook, but boy, do they get it when they're in robotics. Or they're when practicing drama. Can they memorize if they're going to be doing drama? Or if they have to write a story because they're in a book writing after
Now you're
school.
giving away some of the trickiness. Because it is kind of... Okay, now I'm thinking, though, I remember when I was in middle school was about the time the threats began. Well, before the military, we're going to send you off to military school, was if you don't improve, you're going to go to summer school. And summer school was always kind of viewed as the big stick.
Yeah.
How do you get the kids convinced that they want to come back to
Well,
the
we
summer?
bill it as summer fun.
Okay.
And we tell the kids all of the enrichment opportunities they're going to have. And then every Friday they have Fun Friday, which is something exciting to look forward to. They leave the campus to go to off-site field trips to a variety of places like Virginia Aquarium. They went to the Hurrah Players to see the Michael Jackson play. And then also for those students who stay on site some Fridays, we have a variety of outreach programs that come out and do all sorts of hands-on and engaging types of activities with the kids. So they really do look forward to it. And one of the best stories that I have is the little boy last year who just was so upset because he had to go out of town with his family and wanted to stay for the pajama party that we were having in pre-K. So they look forward to those types of things that we put in place to incentivize them and to get them coming back day after day, week after week.
Super. Pajama party.
Yeah.
When's that going to be?
I don't know yet.
I can see him in his PJs.
Yes.
Won't happen.
Come on, those footy ones with the...
Won't happen.
No. Sarah, let me kind of get the next question off the table by saying stone soup.
Stone
Because
soup.
this is not a cheap venture.
No, it's not. Because we have to pay the teachers to be there and the assistant teachers. But how Stone Soup works with United for Children is the teachers get around the table with all sorts of partners, and we bring in healthcare with the medical school and children's hospital, and we bring in Parks and Rec from the city, Community Services Board from the city, the Neighborhood Development Office from the city. We bring in our faith-based partners, our arts partners with Virginia Arts Festival, the Hurrah Players, the Academy of Music. We bring in a number, 18 to 20 partners, and we say, we've heard from the children and from the teachers. They want to be able to do these fun activities. What can you add to the soup? What can you offer? The way we did with Hurrah Players last year. Can you let children come and participate? And they said, we can do a dress rehearsal. And so that was what they added to the pot. City of Norfolk Community Services Board gave us mental health counselors that were typically working in our schools during the academic year. They said, we can give you somebody 2 hours, 2 days a week. Medical school gave us a doctor 2 hours a week. And every provider of an enrichment activity typically comes in and adds their own stone to the soup, so we come up with something that makes their students want to come to school, and that turns the typical learning into games and puzzles and discovery and experimentation.
So what seems to be an impossible task can be taken care of just by a little bit of stones and some soup.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to get involved,
Call
how do they go
Unite
about
Away,
doing it?
and we can take donations, and we can take any idea and service and program. If you are good at cooking with kids, or if you know how to teach kids macrame or making things up, flag football, give us a call. There are kids who would benefit from caring adults.
Yeah.
Spending
You
a few
mentioned
hours.
flag football. I got this mental picture of the two of you playing that. I don't think you want to do that.
I'd be willing.
You would do anything
I would be willing.
for strengthening the kids in our future.
And Stone Soup even includes people like Geico, who are bringing a camel to summer school.
I want to see that.
We may need to get you reading on top of that camel.
There you go. That'd be
but
fun.
people hear what we're doing, they say, what can I add?
Well, I want to challenge the viewer to add.
Perfect.
And for that viewer that has a kid that's facing the summer, kind of think about what you just heard in this segment, because you don't have to do it in school. You can do it in home, too. The key thing is to be connected with your student and with your neighbor's student. And look out for them, right?
Absolutely. Good advice.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining us.